In our fast-paced world, the conversation around weight has become more prominent than ever. It's not simply about fitting into a certain size of clothing or looking a particular way for a special occasion. For many, the journey to lose weight is a deeply personal and often challenging quest for better health and improved well-being. We now understand more about how carrying extra weight can affect our bodies, influencing everything from our energy levels and joint comfort to our risk of developing long-term conditions like type 2 diabetes and heart disease. This desire for a healthier, more active life is what drives millions to seek effective and sustainable solutions. The modern world presents unique obstacles. Our lives are often sedentary, spent at desks or in cars. And we are surrounded by calorie-dense, highly processed foods that are incredibly tempting. This combination makes maintaining a healthy weight a real struggle, pushing many to look for new tools to help them on their path. This search for support has led to remarkable advances in medical science. For decades, the primary advice was to simply eat less and move more. While this principle remains a cornerstone of good health, we now recognize that for some, biology can be a powerful force working against them. Hormones that control hunger and satiety can be difficult to manage through willpower alone. This is where modern medicine has stepped in, offering new approaches that work with the body's own systems rather than against them. These new options offer a glimmer of hope for those who have tried conventional methods without the success they had hoped for. It is within this context that a new class of medications has emerged, capturing the attention of both the public and the medical community. These are not magic pills or quick fixes, but are scientifically developed treatments designed to assist with weight management when used alongside a healthy diet and increased physical activity. They represent a significant shift in how we approach weight loss, viewing it not as a failure of willpower, but as a complex medical issue that can be managed with the right support. Understanding these tools is the first step towards making an informed decision about whether they might be a suitable part of your own health journey. Today, we're going to explore 3 of the most talked about options in the field of medical weight management. These are injectable medications known as Wegovy, Mounjaro, Saxenda. You may have heard their names in the news or seen them online, and it's completely normal to feel curious or even a bit confused about what they are and how they differ. My goal here is to demystify these treatments, providing clear and straightforward information. It's important to see them not as competing brands in a race, but as different tools designed for specific purposes, unique characteristics and benefits, considerations for use. These 3 medications belong to a class of drugs that mimic certain hormones in our gut. These hormones are naturally released after we eat a meal and play a crucial role in making us feel full and satisfied. By imitating these hormones, the injections help to regulate appetite, reduce food cravings, slow down the rate at which our stomachs empty. This process makes it easier to consume fewer calories without feeling constantly hungry or deprived. Think of them as a helping hand that supports your efforts to eat more healthily by working with your body's natural signaling pathways to control hunger. While they share a similar fundamental principle, Wegovy, Mounjaro, Saxenda contain different active ingredients. In the case of Mounjaro, target more than one type of hormone receptor, which gives it a unique mechanism of action. It is essential to remember from the outset that these injections are prescribed medications, not over-the-counter supplements. They are most effective when integrated into a comprehensive weight management plan that includes dietary changes, regular exercise, and ongoing medical supervision. Wegovy is the brand name for a medication called semaglutide, specifically approved for chronic weight management. It works by mimicking a hormone in our body called glucagon-like peptide 1, or GLP-1 for short. When we eat, our intestines naturally release GLP-1, which sends signals to our brain to let us know we are full. It also slows down the process of gastric emptying. Food stays in your stomach for a longer period. This dual action helps to significantly reduce appetite and overall calorie intake, making it easier to stick to a reduced calorie diet. Using Wegovy is designed to be quite straightforward and fit into a weekly routine. It is administered as a once-weekly injection that you can do yourself at home. The medication comes in a pre-filled pen with a very fine, small needle designed to minimize discomfort. You simply inject it under the skin, typically in the abdomen, thigh, or upper arm. The dose is started low and is gradually increased over several weeks under the guidance of your doctor. This slow titration helps your body get used to the medication and reduces likelihood of significant side effects. Wegovy is generally prescribed for adults who have a body mass index of 30 or greater, which is classified as obesity. It can also be prescribed for those with a body mass index of 27 or greater, who also have weight-related conditions such as high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, or high cholesterol. It is not intended for cosmetic weight loss or for people who only want to lose a small amount of weight. The goal is to treat obesity as a chronic disease and reduce the health risks associated with it, making it a long-term treatment rather than a short-term diet aid. Clinical trials have shown that individuals using Wegovy in combination with diet and exercise achieve significantly more weight loss than those using lifestyle changes alone. It empowers individuals by tackling the biological drivers of hunger, which can often sabotage the best of intentions. By managing appetite so effectively, it allows people to focus on building healthier eating habits and a more active lifestyle that can be sustained for the long term. Saxenda is another well-established injectable medication used for weight management. Its active ingredient is liraglutide. Much like Wegovy, Saxenda mimics the GLP-1 hormone. It binds to GLP-1 receptors in the brain, helping regulate appetite and increases fullness after meals. It tells your brain you are satisfied, reducing how much you eat through the day, helpful for people with persistent hunger cues. Key difference: dosing frequency. Saxenda is once daily, not weekly, so it must fit into your daily routine, same time each morning or evening. Self-administered with a pre-filled injector pen and fine needle. Inject subcutaneously, abdomen, thigh, or upper arm. The dose is started low and is gradually increased over 5 weeks under the guidance of your doctor. This step-up lets the body adjust and minimizes potential gastrointestinal side effects. Prescription criteria are similar to Wegovy. Approved for adults with BMI of 30 or higher, or adults with BMI of 27 or higher who also have weight-related conditions. Also approved for adolescents aged 12 to 17 with obesity and body weight over 60 kilograms. Longer availability means many doctors and patients have experience with Saxenda. It has a well-documented safety and efficacy record. Some find daily injections less convenient. Others find the daily routine helps them stay focused and committed ultimately. Choose daily versus weekly based on preference and a discussion with your doctor about what best suits your lifestyle and habits. Mounjaro, with its active ingredient tirzepatide, represents the newest development in this class of medications and has a unique way of working. While Wegovy and Saxenda are GLP-1 receptor agonists, Mounjaro is what we call a dual agonist. It mimics not just one but two different gut hormones, GLP-1 and GIP. It targets the GLP-1 receptor, just like the other two, to help control appetite and slow stomach emptying. However, it also targets another hormone receptor called GIP, which stands for glucose-dependent insulinotropic polypeptide. This dual action appears to have a more powerful effect on both blood sugar control and weight loss. The administration of Mounjaro is similar to that of Wegovy. It is a once-weekly injection that patients can administer themselves at home. The medication is provided in a user-friendly, pre-filled pen designed for a simple subcutaneous injection into the thigh, abdomen, or upper arm. As with the other medications, treatment begins with a low starting dose, gradually increased every 4 weeks as directed by a healthcare provider. Currently, Mounjaro is officially approved for the treatment of type 2 diabetes, where it has shown exceptional results in both blood sugar control and weight reduction. However, because of its potent weight loss effects, it is often prescribed off-label for chronic weight management in individuals without diabetes who meet the standard BMI criteria. It is anticipated that it will receive official approval specifically for weight loss in the near future, much like semaglutide is available as Ozempic for diabetes and Wegovy for weight management. This dual hormone approach is what sets it apart and is responsible for the impressive results seen in clinical studies. The GIP component is thought to enhance the effects of the GLP-1 component, contributing to insulin secretion and fat metabolism. By targeting two distinct hormonal pathways related to metabolism and appetite, Mounjaro offers a more comprehensive approach, This has led to clinical trials showing, on average, a higher percentage of total body weight loss compared to medications that only target the GLP-1 receptor. This makes it a very compelling option for individuals, particularly those with type 2 diabetes or significant weight to lose. When comparing these three powerful tools, it is important to look at both their potential benefits and their possible side effects. In terms of effectiveness, clinical trials have provided us with a good general picture. Studies have shown that, on average, individuals using Mounjaro tend to experience the highest percentage of weight loss, followed closely by Wegovy. Saxenda is also very effective, though the average weight loss achieved may be slightly more modest in comparison. It is crucial to remember that these are averages. Individual results vary widely based on factors like adherence to diet, exercise levels, and personal biology. The most common side effects for all three medications are quite similar and are primarily gastrointestinal in nature: nausea, diarrhea, vomiting, constipation, and abdominal pain. For most people, these side effects are mild to moderate, tend to occur when starting the medication or increasing the dose, and often improve over time. The gradual dose escalation schedule is specifically designed to help manage these effects. It is important to communicate with your doctor if side effects are persistent or severe, as they can offer advice on dietary adjustments. Beyond the common side effects, there are some more serious but much rarer risks to be aware of. Pancreatitis, gallbladder problems, medullary thyroid carcinoma. This warning is based on studies in rodents. The risk in humans is considered low but cannot be ruled out. For this reason, these medications are not recommended for people with a personal or family history of this specific type of thyroid cancer. Ultimately, the best injection is the one that is right for you as an individual. The convenience of a once-weekly injection like Wegovy or Mounjaro might be a deciding factor for some. For others, the longer track record of a daily injection like Saxenda might feel more reassuring. The potential for greater weight loss with Mounjaro may be appealing, particularly for those with significant health concerns related to their weight. This decision is a personal one, best made through a detailed and open conversation with a healthcare professional who understands your complete medical history. Embarking on a weight loss journey is a significant and positive step towards improving your health. Considering medical assistance is a valid and often wise choice. However, the most critical step you can take before starting any new treatment is to have a thorough conversation with your doctor. They are your most important partner in this process. They can properly assess your overall health, review your medical history, and help you understand if you are a suitable candidate. When you speak with your doctor, be prepared to discuss more than just your weight, previous attempts at weight loss, your current eating habits, your level of physical activity. Be open about any other health conditions you have and any medications or supplements you are currently taking. This is also your opportunity to ask questions. Ask about potential side effects, costs involved, and realistic expectations. Remember, these injections are not a standalone cure. Your doctor will emphasize that their success is fundamentally linked to your commitment to lifestyle changes. They work best when you adopt a healthier, balanced diet and when you incorporate more movement into your daily life. Your medical team can provide resources like referrals to a dietitian or a structured exercise program. Seeing these medications as a catalyst for sustainable long-term change is the key to unlocking their full potential. Finally, feel encouraged. The journey to a healthier weight can be long and may have its ups and downs, but you do not have to do it alone. Modern medicine has provided new and effective tools, but the real power comes from making informed choices and building a strong support system. By taking that first step to seek professional advice, you are taking control of your health and opening the door to a healthier future. Every positive change, no matter how small it may seem, is a victory on the path to improved well-being.